Welcome back to some Final Fantasy 1, the original from 1987, I do believe. Go ahead and start new game here. So we are going to be running some Final Fantasy 1. I have done a little bit of playing of this game, but then I stopped because I thought, you know what? Let's do this on stream for everybody. Let's have a relaxing Final Fantasy stream instead. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to run the Classic 4 here. Get some names out. So we're going to run with Govan, Dapper, Ian, and Sleepy. The stream team back together for one more game. Guess I can get the cursor off the screen. You don't need it. Doesn't appear that it's used. I guess it is used, actually. Let's begin it, chat. The beginning of an epic adventure. The world lies shrouded in darkness. The winds die. The seas rage. The earth decays. But the people believe in a prophecy, patiently awaiting its fulfillment. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. After a long journey, 4 young travelers did at last appear. In the hand of each was clutched a crystal. That's us, chap. We're the 4 heroes with the crystals. There we go. It's a little loud. Alright, we're going to real quick override the other save we started. So this is our official save. And Cornelia. How do you talk? King is the prophesied warriors of light. Those crystals! You must see the king at once! Oh. Well, never mind. Welcome, travelers. I'm told you carry crystals. Is this true? Look at us, we're so cool! It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. Your Majesty, we cannot be certain these are the warriors foretold by the prophecy. Yet they stand before us with crystals. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal bearers, there is a task I would ask of you. Will you rescue my daughter, Sarah? Garland, a knight once in His Majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. I ask for your aid in the name of His Majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine, which lies to our north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, but Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match him. I've heard that you wish the journey to the continent to our north. The bridge leading north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. If you can rescue Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt as a token of my gratitude. Go now, warriors of light, and do not fail me.
Okay, we'll do it. Hey, Tian. You're in the game, Tian. See? You're my white mage. You're my healer. I'm not going to be reading all the dialogue. Okay, hold on. There we go. That was still just a touch loud for me. I'm not going to be reading all the dialogue out loud, chat. Just like the main story dialogue. Okay. Oh, that's how I talk to somebody. Dancing girl in town may know odd bits of information. Find yourself stray, talk to her. Okay. So this is a classic adventure, as we talked about, from 1987. Woo! Fast as fuck, boy! Oh, real quick, we also need to go into our configuration and turn on our boost. Oh, that's neat. You can put scan lines back on. Alright, so we are going to max out Gil, but half experience. That way we do not have to grind as much. Hey, and why are you making me take my glasses off? You can't even see me. Roll. It's also going to make it very hard to see the screen. What I do is you will command. Our reports say the Garland, you know I'll suffer. This is true. I want you to know here. The proof that I took them off. Our reports say Garland fled north of the princess to the Chaos Shrine. Alright. So we got to go north. Now this is old, like I said, this is old school 1987 game. So there is not a lot of handheld holding. It doesn't really tell you where to go. I mean, it expects that you're going to run around and figure it out. So we're going to do just that. This is really trippy on my eyes without my glasses on. I'm Jane, Queen of Cornelia. Please bring my daughter, my Sarah, back to me safely. Alright, so the game opens with a very standard, very classic style quest. Go save the King and Queen's daughter. We are told that Garland's the greatest knight in the kingdom. And no one knows why he be tripping, yo, as the kids would say. So we're going to run around and talk to everybody, because I know that someone out there is going to be like, oh, Shinoban, I wanted to see all the NPCs. I wanted to see all the dialogue. So we're going to. Plus, I mean, for being honest, I kind of want to, too. I like how this castle is a freaking maze. Alright, so we got to get a mystic key at some point. From the Elf King. The Great Elf King. I hope he's great, at least I don't know. Thanks for the lurk, Tian. I'll catch you later, girl. This is a good stream just to chill out to and relax and enjoy the amazing music. Alright, now we can get into town. This is Cornelia, the City of Dreams. Okay, this is an inn. You can tell by the classic Final Fantasy symbol. I have to teach you. No, I've done. No. And no, I've done all that in the past. As I said, I did play it for a bit where I decided I wanted to stream it instead. Let's take a peek at your reflection in the water. Ugh, you're filthy. Use this to wash up. I'm a dancer. You want to dance me, Tiki? I thought she was supposed to give me, like, information. For Crystals to Grace. It's a whale. Looks like you can climb inside, but you can't. Okay, well, thanks, I guess. Ooh, treasure chest. Or maybe not. Alright, our first look at gear. Okay, so we want 2 rapiers. How much money do I have? Ah, there we go. Buy 2. Then buy the white mage hammer. Okay. I like that it will automatically do it. That is kind of nice, actually. No reason to keep my knives, right? For the staff. Thanks, friendo. Alright, let's grab some armor. At this time, go on adventure. This is very old school Dungeons and Dragons-esque. And I am here for it. Wait. What does wait do? I don't know because I don't have the manual to read. If anybody knows what wait does, please tell me. Can you see? Maybe. View description. It just says weight 15. Okay, it does not tell me what weight actually does. Okay. You know what? I'm curious. Hold on. Final Fantasy 1 Remaster Manual. See if we can find a manual that tells us what weight does. There was a 64-page... Oh, wow. There's a 64-page book that came with the original game that told you... Okay, I'm going to quit looking at it because it has some potential spoilers. Alright, does it tell me what weight does? That's really all I care about knowing right this moment. I mean, I suppose it doesn't super matter, but I would like to know. It is not. Okay. So let's try just FS1 tomorrow. What does weight do? Final Fantasy weight. Alright. Weight, also called equip weight, is a recurring statistic of the Final Fantasy series. First equipment weight, so later on, the heavier armor, the longer it takes for your turn to come up. That doesn't matter in Final Fantasy 1. Stat appears in Pixel Remasters, has the same effect as in Final Fantasy 3. It negatively affects turn order, accuracy, and hit counts. I guess the more I weigh, the worse? Yes, it lowers my evasion. Okay. Alright, there we go. That took longer to figure out than I thought it would, if we're being honest, but now we know. Okay, then we got magic shops up here. Please, you must rescue the princess. Don't worry, I will. Sage Lucan said something about finding the crest moon. They just up and left town. I'm sure that will be relevant later on. All right, so what do we got? Lower enemy's evasion, no. Sleep, definitely. Let's learn fire, sleep, and thunder. So, Final Fantasy 1 uses a spell slot system basically straight out of the first edition Dungeons & Dragons, which I think is super cool. Honestly, this is probably the only spell I'm even going to cast with her. So, maybe deals damage to all undead enemies. I'll beat them up. I'll beat them up. I ain't worried about that. What you got? King truly believes in Lucan's prophecies that the Warrior of Light will come to save the princess. I'd hope so, because we're here. Please rescue Lady Sarah. Anyone else got anything useful? There's none needed my serve. Oh, this is where we can go pay to get resurrections if somebody dies. I once lived far to the east of here in the harbor city of Provoca. These days I hear it's turned into a pirate's den. Okay. I'm sure I will have to go there at some point. Item shop. Here's what we need. What we got? Sleeping bag and potions. Buy 3 potions. And that's it. So now we just need to go out and probably level a little bit and make some money. Let's do it, chat. I hope you are ready for our first Final Fantasy combat. It shall be quite fantastical. I like the world map. It's very nice. We'll minimize it for now. Alright, our first fight. 3 goblins. We're just going to go all in on melee attacks for now. Ah, easy. Easy. Just run around town and yeah, can't do anything with that yet. Egads, our first wound. Oh wow, so we're just one-hitting everything. And they're beating the shit out of Sapper. Nice, nice. Like I said, I want to gain, you know, 2 levels maybe. We're gonna have to heal here soon. The next fight should gain everybody a level. We just run in a circle. So my understanding is the person in the first spot has a 50% chance of being targeted by attacks. The person in the second spot has a 25% chance, and then third and fourth is a 12.5% chance. Why is that? Oh, because it's cutting my experience in half. Hey, okay, I see. Rather than do the equation. Okay, so I can't trust what that says. It's having my experience after the fact. So I've read that, if I recall correctly, the accuracy stat will affect our these hits that we keep seeing. The higher accuracy, the more hits you get. Alright, this should be a level up. Alright, so our fighter almost doubled his hit points. Very nice. Sleepy didn't quite double, but got some stat boost. Oh god, Tien almost doubled. Wow. Oh, Sapper. That's rough, buddy. A single hit point. That's not good. And I know when you level up, your increases are a little random. Oh, new enemies. Let's go ahead and heal, because I just have a bad feeling about this. Oh, well, okay, never mind. Never mind, no bad feelings. Okay, so wolves are fat. Oh, oh god, Sapper. Yeah, let's get in town. Let's go use the inn. That was a nasty hit. 30 gil? I'll take 30 gil to stay the night. All right, let's get back at it. How much money do I have now? Maybe grab a couple tents. Arch restores HP. Okay, so that gives me a little bit of everything. No, I'm used out in the field. Okay. What's the ether do? One. Okay. Grab one. It can't hurt. And let's stock up on potions. That's honestly the biggest thing that'll slow down our adventuring is going to be recovering hit points. Alright, we'll gain one more level and then we'll head north. Oh, okay. Yeah, this feels like a good opportunity to sleep. Ouch. Oh, that was a crappy hit. Nice. Very nice. I wish there was a way to tell which enemies were asleep. Like, did none of them go to sleep? Yeah, I don't think a single one of them went to sleep. So yeah, that didn't seem very useful. A lot of money though. That's probably 2, maybe 3 more encounters, and we'll get our level. Hopefully, Sapper will get more hit points this time. Hey, look at him go. Yeah, I wish I knew more details on sleep. I guess it just didn't work. Alright. Go. Ah, man, I did not gain very much HP from that at all. Neither did Sleepy or Tien. Okay, yeah, that was a rough level. Everybody gained like 1 to 2 hit points. Alright, well, we're level 3, and I said we were going to head out, so let's head out. Go ahead and get a save going. Alright, north we go, chat. Crazy Horse. Hey, Sid the Lion. I mean, I got no reason to think I can't just take it, so... Oh, that's a big hit. Okay. That wasn't too bad. It is nostalgic, Sid. This is actually my first playthrough. Alright, this must be our Caves of Chaos. We have halved our experience rate, and we have a quadrupled guild. That way we don't have to grind a bunch.
CID the Lion is now following.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I will say I do normally do horror games and Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO. So just be aware, this is not my normal content, but I really want to play through the entire Final Fantasy franchise, so... Okay. Where is the button I'm looking for, chat? There it is. Alright, that's what I wanted to see. It tells you the chest. Alright, nope. A Gigas Worm. Oh, Sapper! That hurt, buddy. I don't know that we need... Ooh. Jesus! That's a rough little critter. Well, there's that looks to be what we're looking for. Yeah. All right, let's kick this off. Or not. Okay, these enemies are tougher. That is... The king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. Surprise, buddy! Who's there? The king's lapdogs. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? You really think you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well, I, Garland, will knock you all down. It's go time. Alright, let's do this. Boom! Ooh, that's a good hit. Of course. Of course he attacks the person I didn't protect. Okay, so I only have one spell slot yet left. Let's just do an attack. Boom! Oh, nice. Man, we are doing like no damage. How's she hit him for more damage than I did? Don't make no sense, but whatever. Maybe it's the hammer. Ooh, 2 hits, very nice. Oh, thank God that missed Sapper. He'd probably be down. There we go. Fight done. That wasn't so bad. We did not get a level out of it, though. Hello, Princess. You've come to rescue me. I am Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. Words could never be enough to thank you. That's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. You must allow me to show my gratitude. Please, accompany me to Castle Cornelia. Let's roll out. Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the warriors of light from Lucan's prophecy. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety. If I may. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now, I hear that a crystal can be found on the continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystals